Hi, Barbara Freeberg here, former portfolio manager and university investments instructor, here to talk to you about two of my favorite investment and financial management systems. Just to let you know, I do use both. I've used Quicken for nearly 30 years, and I've used Personal Capital for about 5 or 6. Now, before we go on, let me just say if you do sign up for Personal Capital or if you buy a Quicken subscription, with one of the links that are listed below, I may get a commission, which will help fund this channel. So which one should you use? First of all, the reason that you have personal financial management software is because you want to be organized. You want to know where your money is going, how much you're spending on what categories. You want to make sure that your investments are optimized so that you're getting the best return. You want to know about your net worth. Now, for all of these basics, both Quicken and Personal Capital, they work great. Let me throw out here the Personal Capital Tools, Investment Management, Financial Management is totally free. So whether you decide to use Quicken or not, really Personal Capital is a no-brainer. Now, Personal Capital does go beyond their free tools. Obviously, they need to make money somehow. They are also an all-inclusive financial manager, an automated financial manager. And we'll talk about that in a different video and also in a review. I'll put the links below so you can learn about that if you're looking to pay for financial management. But this conversation today, we are just going to be talking about how to keep on top of your finances, because I don't know about you, but I sometimes get overwhelmed and feel like I'm disorganized, and having these systems in place really helps. So let's dig in. I'm going to go through this article that I've written, which is a deep dive into both platforms, helping you to understand whether Quicken or Personal Finance or both, like I have, is right for you. Then you'll see a little picture of the dashboards of each, and then you'll be equipped to decide which is right for you. Now, I'm not going to go over the entire article because that would totally put you to sleep. So we'll just cover the highlights. So what is Quicken? Quicken has various plans. It is an annual subscription-based money management software program that has been around for a long time. And I have to say, they're working to improve their product. So I give them a thumbs up that some of the problems we had in the past are being updated in the Quicken platform. Now, what they offer banking, credit card, investment, and debt tracking. They have scores of customizable reports, and that's what I really, really, really like. They offer free credit reporting, budgeting, retirement planning, small business, and real estate tracking. They also offer bill pay. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of Quicken. This is their website. They have different plans, as you can see here. They also have a little budgeting app that's brand new. We'll talk about that at another time. I happen to use the Premier, and it costs $119 a year, but they frequently have promos going on that you can really save a lot. So what do you get? We've already gone over what they offer. Here's where they can track your investments. I personally have a pretty complicated investment portfolio, and I love the tracking, and I like the ability to input and also to download from my financial institutions. You can manage your bills, your spending, etc. So now let's take a look at, not that. Let's take a look at one of my smaller Quicken accounts. And the cool thing is here, you can set up multiple accounts for Quicken. Here's one of my smaller things. This is the dashboard. And since I don't use this for a lot of different things, it's just very limited. You won't see a lot of data filled in here, but you've got a screen with your bills, income transfers, net worth, top spending categories, income and expenses to date, uncategorized transactions. And here's what actually it looks like if you want to input your transactions. Super easy, or you can download them from your financial institution. I'm going to cover one more thing that I love, which is the Quicken Reports. And this is something that does differentiate Quicken from Personal Capital. You have many, many customized reports and across all of your financial situations. So that is something that I think is really worth looking at, really for anyone who wants to get a deep dive handle. The ones that I like the best are the investment reports. And you can get capital gains, you can get performance, and you categorize all these by date, by account, by type of asset class. And so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at just one of the, this is super old. Let's just see if I have, yeah, here's something right here. This happens to be all of my transactions last year from this account. So these are all the payees, and you've got income, expenses, you can get cash flow. It is absolutely a treasure trove for those of you that really want to go deep and to manage your investments, your spending, your budgeting, all of those type of items. You can also do a lot of planning with Quicken. You get the opportunity to do retirement planning, lifestyle planning, debt planning, which is super important when you're trying to get out of debt. Okay, so that's kind of the overview of Quicken. Now, personal capital, did I mention it? The tools are free. So that is a huge, huge bonus for personal capital. Let's take a look. This is another kind of a dummy account. I've just got one account synced here, and this is what the dashboard looks like. So you've got your net worth here, your budgeting, your cash flow. And again, since it's just one account, a lot of these aren't going to be filled in. Your portfolio balance, all of your investments. And if you want to drill down into what investments are included, you can see what's going on here. This is transaction tracking and really nice view. Now, if you want to look at your holdings, you can see those there. So I like personal capital because, first of all, my fave component of this is a U index. So this takes all of your inputted information and then it compares your returns with Standard & Poor's or US stock market, foreign stock market, US bond market. Now, because this is a very targeted account, it only holds 3 different assets, an S&P trust, a REIT, and a bond fund. Of course, it's not a fully diversified portfolio. So back to investing, you can see balances, performance, asset allocation. Clearly, this is not well diversified, but I absolutely love all of these features. Now, this is not customizable. So personal capital is analytical. It allows you to analyze your information, but you can't really do a lot of customization of the different views on that. If that's what you want to do, then you'll be best served adding Quicken to your personal capital software as well. Now, the banking has cash flow statements. I don't use this account for cash flow, so it's not showing up. You've got budgeting, and this can show your spending against your savings, bills, and then planning. Finally, love the retirement planner. So here's where you can add income events, you can add your Social Security, you can add all different type of factors. Then you can find out, are you on track to meet your retirement goals? This is an amazing tool. And it is, I would say, when you're comparing personal capital and Quicken, they both have really solid retirement planning. But if you just don't need the customization of all the reports, well, then just stick with personal capital because you can view all your data and really get a handle on where your money is going. Now, some things that personal capital has that Quicken does not. They have a retirement plan fee analyzer, and they have an overall investment checkup. I really like this. So they let you know, are your assets diversified? Is this the okay, this is something else I need to mention, that if you do use personal capital, since it is free, they're going to ask you to chat with a financial advisor. Now, you don't absolutely have to do that, but frankly, it's pretty helpful because they will look at your investments and give you a free analysis without signing up for their paid financial planning service. I've done it, I've gone through it, and I've actually really benefited from the information. But anyhow, back to the investment checkup. You get recommendations, a current allocation, and they have a target, how your portfolio ranks from conservative to most aggressive. And here are recommendations. If I had followed their recommendations, they think my portfolio would have grown more using historical data. Really great insights. Did I say it is free? Okay, so this is my current allocation. They recommend an allocation here. Now, again, as I said, this is not my full portfolio. So in order to really best use both Quicken and personal capital, you want to link up all of your financial accounts. And that includes your banking accounts, checking, savings, brokerage accounts, 401k, your debt accounts, your credit cards, even your house if you own a house. And that will give you the best and biggest picture of each platform. So we'll go back, go over a few other factors, and then you can make the decision yourself about which platform, Quicken, personal capital, or both, are right for you. I do have, and we'll put a link to that below, a personal capital tutorial about how to use the software. And that, of course, is free. And It just gives you an easy peasy way to get started with the personal capital software. Okay, we've gone through the dashboard and the home screen. Now they include, I said it's not customizable. So what you get with personal capital is your 90 days information of the last 3 months. If you want to look at the last year, if you want to compare last year with this year, then you'll have to head on over to Quicken for that type of customization. Quicken, we've seen the dashboard, and you have reminders on Quicken, you have your top spending categories, and the budgeting data is accessed from the budget that you input. So at Quicken, you can actually input a budget and then see how you're going to meet that. You get a calendar view of income and expenses. And because you are paying for Quicken, of course, you have a little more of an interactive platform. Investment tracking, I say if you're advanced beginner on up, you probably need both. If you're just a basic, just getting started as a beginner, well, you'd be fine with Mint, which is free. And personal capital, everyone should sign up for it because it's free. So personal capital reports, we went through a lot of the reports on Quicken. Personal capital, you get your net worth, account balances, cash flow analysis, investment returns, asset allocation. We talked about retirement fee analyzer. Oh, and I didn't mention a new withdrawal planner. Now, I really like that at Personal Capital. If you may be retiring, or you may be one of those lucky people that is retiring early and wants to kind of plan out how to get your money out of your accounts. Again, these reports are super. They're 90 days. They are not customizable. We talked about Quicken's reports. They have many, many more, and they are all customizable. Advice and planning. No advice except digital advice on Quicken. Personal Capital, if you want to sign up for their paid service, you get access to human financial planners, you get money management, you get all the bells and whistles of your own financial planner at a fee that is less than most financial planners. I'll give you a link below to learn more about the advice and planning options. Budgeting, if you're really deep dive into budgeting, you want to get Quicken because that's much more depthful. You can create your own budget. You can see how you're doing. You can compare this year's, last year's, compare yourself with the average. You can track your income and expenses on a granular level and much more depthful. Okay, so here are the prices. There's different promotions going on at different times. Security, they're both secure. You can be very comfortable with a high degree of security at both Personal Capital and Quicken. Both of them have decent customer service. I've spoken with both platforms, and you can reach a human for questions. How great is that today with so many platforms that don't allow you to talk to someone? So in the last analysis, we have some frequently asked questions here. You can read those in the actual article, and I'll put a link to that below as well. So final wrap up. Which one is right for you? Personal Capital is free, so it's pretty much right for everyone. Quicken, if you want a comprehensive financial management program that can actually integrate all of your spending, all of your savings, all of your assets, even your external real estate, your business assets. If you don't have a huge business, if you have a bigger business, I'd say go with QuickBooks. But for a moderate to small size business, you can handle that through Quicken as well. You can customize the reports. You can plan for the future, and you can really see where your money is going and make adjustments along the way. So again, I use them both. I've used them both for a while. I recommend them both. If you have any questions, list them below. I love questions. I respond. And the cool thing is that the Quicken fee, it's an annual subscription. You're going to get regular updates, and it's not exorbitantly priced for what you get. The fee for Personal Capital is free, so clearly it's a no-brainer. I am Barbara Friedberg. You can reach me at Barbara Friedberg Personal Finance, Robo-Advisor Pros. Leave a comment below. If you sign up for one of these platforms through my affiliate link below, we will get a commission, which will help to fund this channel. So thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you like this video and want to see more, and give me a thumbs up if you think this was worthwhile. See you next time. Bye.